February 9th, Saturday. It's my city here, Portland, Oregon, is snowing, and it was predicted to be a really bad one too. And I ended up here at my house with virtually just a dusting over the grass. The streets are fine. And I look, they do the TV. It's nonstop on TV. It's pretty bad around town. Actually, it got pretty bad. I was just doing a little short stream, sitting here thinking, I'll be 65 in June. I'll be 65. And how life just all of a sudden, you think, yesterday you were in grade school. You were riding your bike with the kids playing baseball, arming. We didn't have any electronics when I grew up. It was your bicycle. It was a baseball bat, a basketball. You played games, you rode your bike, you adventured. I used to go to this park, which is now, it's still there actually, Johnson Creek, it's called. It's a wetlands. It's got a creek that runs through it. I used to go down there quite a bit growing up. I'd ride my bike down there and heck, even by myself and just have a blast. So I got a picture here of my mom. This is my mom and me. And I'm 1 year old. I'm hoping you can see the candle in this picture. There's my doggy. There's Ziggy. That's Ziggy. Him's a good boy. Look at him. His daddy's a good boy. He loves his daddy. And his daddy loves him. Yes, he does. Yes, he's a good boy. He had a little cold. I had to take him to the doctor. He got a hold of something and started having some pretty loose stool and going all over. Oh, geez, he was going so much I couldn't believe it. And so we got him on some medicine, and it's kind of almost just stopped. He's back to almost normal in 1 day. But we'll keep the medicine until he's done. Now, on one side of this picture is my mom and me, and I'm one. It's my first birthday, and I'll tell you the date. I'm like, wow. Sometimes you wish you could just start it all over again. And then sometimes you're glad where it's at. Well, either or. This is June 13th, 1955. Because I was born June 13th, 1954. So this is me and my mom, who she was a beautiful woman too, by the way. She was a model. And next to that picture, you will see it's a mausoleum. And on the very top is my mom, where she's buried today. She died in 2004, horribly, of emphysema, smoking. And she really loved us all. She loved us a great deal. She was a wonderful woman. Okay. This is me at 1 year old. See the little candle? That's my mom. And that's June 13th, 1955. How cute I am. Isn't I cute? And then over here is my mom's vault. I guess they call it a vault. And it's a Catholic cemetery. It's where she wanted to be. So we put her there. Look at little cuters here. 1 year old. Wow. You think, wow, time waits for nobody. That's a fact. Time waits for nobody. This is my cousin, Fred Siri, and his wife, Rachel. Fred died a while back. He was 91. He was just a great man. She's still alive. She's 92. She's got breast cancer, which isn't really affecting her too bad. From what I understand, she had a very mild stroke here recently. so the kids got her a maid to hang out with her and help her out now. She was a very active woman. So what her life has turned into now is not what she usually was. And that's okay. And that's okay. She's deserving of everything and anything that we can do for her. It's amazing. It's just amazing, some of the things that we go through in life. You know, you just don't even realize what's happened. And next thing you know, you're 65 years old. Here's a picture of me. I've always been into cars. I've always loved Corvettes. I think I was 22 years old. I just got out of the service because maybe 23 because my hair. It probably took a year or two to get my hair that long because I came out of the service like this. And then that's me. Look at the hair. That's my Stars and Stripes Corvette, 1969 Corvette, 327 4-speed. You can't see the rear fenders there, but they're flared way out with big tires. And that's the L80 something hood. I can't remember how. But it was a nice car. You know, believe it or not, I only paid like $3,000 for that. Then here, I believe this, 1999. After my dad died, he died in 99. He had a 1978 Indy Pace car. This car had probably 10,000 miles on it. That's me in my backyard. I know you can barely see me behind the driver's seat. That was his pride and joy. I sold it and split the money with the family. That's the honest thing to do. Okay, and in that same backyard, this is that same backyard. At that same time, I had 3 Corvettes. This green one here is a ZR1, a 1990 ZR1. This is an 86 Roadster, which I built the motor at 383, 400 some horse. And then this is a 90. You know, this van, I gave it to my sister. They still have it. This is in the backyard of that place. Here's a picture of the woman I was married to at that time with my mom and dad. Her name was Brenda. She had a very difficult life. We're not married anymore, obviously. Her mother was not a nice person, which seriously affected her. This picture was taken in 96, 3 years before my dad died, and 7 years before my mom died. And that's my mom and dad. Got married on a boat. You can see that's a dock. I had a boat. We got married on a boat. And then we went out and spent, I think, a week or 2 weeks on that boat. And this is on the back of that boat. There's my mom. These are my 2 brothers here. It's my older brother, Greg, and Dwayne. And it was a fun day. It was a very fun day. It was virtually the last day that we all took that picture right there. And that's the last picture taken in 1996 where we were all together. Since then, we've never all been together. Here's a picture of a great yacht I had. And it's right there, too. There's a picture of it right there. And that's in Astoria. I took some friends and we drove down. It was about 200 miles round trip. This is that same boat up on the river. I'm behind the wheel. That thing, I had so much fun on that boat. Twin diesel, just a 45-foot, 16-foot beam. Big boat. Here was the christening of that boat, and that's me. I think I'm maybe 40 or 39. And that's up on the Columbia River. Here's a girlfriend I had for quite a while. We had a couple little puppies. You can see the 2 little dogs here. And this is at the office at the moving company I owned for 25 years. Here's a couple of girls that were friends of mine on that same boat over there. And I just had an enormously good time on that boat. Just enormous. There's another, I think this was the same day. It was the same day. Just had a great time on that boat. Here's again that same day. There's Brenda. We were christening the boat with a little champagne. And look at my hair. Look at my hair here. Look at my hair there. I mean, time. It waits for nobody. It waits for nobody. Here I am pouring out the champagne, handing it to people. She was too. We had a great time that day. It was a great day. But time waits for nobody. And realistically, gosh, you always think, what should I do today? How can I make today better? Not waste the time, not waste the day. And it's tough. It's just tough. Everything's down to money anymore. Money. You gotta have money to do this, money to do that. Man, money. So I'm trying to stay alive, do the right thing, and making these videos is kind of interesting. After I'm long gone, they'll still be here. So, if you guys can subscribe to me, if you see this video, subscribe to me. Try to help me get some more views. I'm really trying to make some sort of, I know that you can make a business out of this. So I'm retired, and man, it'd be great if I could make a business out of this and actually have an income of any sort of an income even. So I'm asking you people out there to help me out. Spread my videos around. I've got quite a few online now. A lot about cars. A lot about all kinds of stuff. I tell you, I sometimes, it's just me and the little Ziggy. My little Ziggy, he's right here. Where's my little Ziggy? He's a Chihuahua. He's a Chihuahua Dachshund. He's a Chihuahua Dachshund. He's 6 years old. I love him. I think he loves me. What do you think? Think he loves me? You love Daddy, Ziggy? Yes, he loves his daddy. He's my boy. He's my boy. Daddy loves his Ziggy. He just snuggles me up. He sleeps with me at night, and boy, he just can't get enough. He just gets right up inside, and I wake up in the middle of the night, and he's just all curled up into me. He's my little boy. I love him. You ever you smell things or something, you like this. Actually like to smell him. It's not bad or good or anything like that. It's just a smell. I think because I love him, I enjoy the smell. Okay, subscribe, help me out, and we'll see you in the next stream.